I'm always on my grind, I got every 99. Even got an altar count whose POH is hella fine. Always keep the altar lit, so bone runners leave a tip. Even got a skater chick asking for a bond rip. Watch a money making guide, you can see it on my site. It's like hero escapey type, don't forget to leave a like. PVM and she be envying me when she be DMing me. Send the reads to Mr. Streetly, meet me at the GE. Gravity on the beat, Taku got the heat, holding two dragon cups. I'm gonna make it three, mobile anatomy, casual blasphemy, devil's audacity, causing catastrophe, feel the menagerie, feeling is funny, not condom of fitting, since that's always follows me. Argument cat to be valid or Beverly Cannon, the Xanarus, no anatomy! Yeah, baby. What's up? How you like that new intro? Throw me a like if you like that new intro music. I got a free beat from Rap Fame, right? And I was able to put it on, put a verse down on it. We're having a little technical issue getting back into RuneScape, but it's coming. Here we are. Yeah, we're almost back. There we are. What's up, Scapers? It's your boy Takiru here. How's it going? I'm feeling the wolf and the fox vibe today. They don't really got no furry options in RuneScape, but I did what I can. You know what, dude? We're doing the firemaking. Look at here. We're at 97,404,000. I'm stoked. We're really close, dude. Like maybe 7 or 8 hours away from getting this together. Oh, we're echoing. Look at the pile. We got 693 rewards. Make sure my bank's still open. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna get right in there. I ain't got too much to say other than, hey, this is the Wintertodt Sub-a-thon. Continuing to go from 90 million to 100 million experience. We got 2.5 milli to go. Kind of a long way, kind of a short way, Like to grab about 3 of these. Cool, racks for a pet. A little too late there. Let's just go ahead and dump this. We're not gonna make 500 points no matter what. Let's just stand over here. This guy's Meow Moss is unfortunately in a bad spot, so we're just gonna hang out over here.
Oh, hell yeah, Miss Fryan got the beaver today. Someone's about to die. Watch out! Ooh, I think that was it. Nope, not this time. Maybe. What's up, scapers? We're getting closer to 97.5 million. Got about 8 more hours of the subathon to go. Can I finish it today and get it out of the way? Or will I be splitting it over more and more days? I hope I could finish it today. Even if I have to go late into the night. But man, it's such a boring thing after a couple hours, you know. Hey, consider leaving a like, and you know, you don't gotta watch this entire subathon. It's a big long grindathon, but maybe consider subscribing, so you know, at the end of it, you might be able to see what happens, right? Kind of tune in every now and then, and make sure to tune in for the finale. That's for sure. I'm not asking anybody to watch this whole dang subathon. I should start working on the thumbnail. I love that. This person causes an avalanche. Just like, doesn't even realize, takes a bunch of damage. Just like, eats a food, continues fletching in the same spot. That's so funny to me. Thanks for your likes, thanks for your views. We're at 366 subscribers. We're about 7 or 8 hours away from the end of this subathon. It could happen tonight if I just keep this grind up, you know. Each million takes about 3 hours and change. But I get bored after about 2 hours. It's hard to do like a full 3 hour like grindathon. Have you guys tried the new Wintertodt update at all? You now get 75 points every time you heal the Pyromancer. They changed that this week. Last week they changed a bunch of things. They gave us the warm meter last week. They made the potions heal us for warmth. They made the regen bracelet and the HP cape warm you up. Like, the warm clothing will stop you from losing as much damage when you take a cold hit, but the regen bracelet or HP cape also what works is rapid heal. And if you get really low, you can use redemption to pop. Like, apparently, like, if you get really low warmth, you can use redemption and it'll pop. I haven't tried that out yet. I think I'm gonna make a full like Wintertodt guide like after all of this. That's been on my list for a while. I just always wanted to have the pet in the video. Like, I don't want to say like, I'm the master of Wintertodt, listen to me, if I don't have the fucking pet, you know? Here we go. Someone else got it. Shit. Oh, I didn't get the heat fix. Oh, because it ended. Did I get the points at least? Okay, I got 3 rewards. Nice. 700 rewards. I'm exactly 48 behind now. I could do one big 48 points, you know, solo. That'd be no big deal. She's like a bubble, just like worked its way all the way up my esophagus, like just a little baby bubble. I'm also planning on doing the Halloween event, like right after we do all this. I think it'd be fun to have the Phoenix behind me. Not me. Cool. Leviathan pet, sweet. I think it's kind of gross how there's like, it has a pool, but it also has like whatever those fucking chunks are. It's kind of gross. It has like part of the environment that came with it. Like, it's kind of like weird. Maybe one of the only pets that has something like that. Very phallic looking. They're like gills, when they're at the wrong angle, it looks very phallic. I invited my friend over here and he never like showed up. I don't know. Apparently he's here. What's up, guys? Wintertodd's awesome now. Hopefully we get a good drop by the end of this grind. I'm not gonna bother right now. Got 2.5 million experience left. Doing pretty good. Can I at least get the light? 97.5. This time in between is what really kills the flow, I'll tell you that much. I think Wintertodt should just be continuous. What if Wintertodt just never stopped? Like, it never counted for like a kill. Or maybe it did, but like every minute, like you had to get like 500 points in like 1 minute, and so like every minute you had to get 500 points, and if you did, you get 2 rewards or something like that, and it just never stops. Like as soon as you, like the minute's over, if you got enough points, boom, GZ. If you didn't make it, you got some firemaking experience for trying, right? Maybe you get a scaling of points, but like you don't get the reward if you don't get 500, in a minute or a minute and a half or whatever. And it just keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going. I don't think like that 50-second, minute long like wait in between is kind of a fucking doof. It's kind of a like, like, do we really need that? Like, I mean, it gives people just enough time to like go get their rewards and like go back, but like people don't really leave anymore. You don't need food, and you don't need to like get your resource. You don't need to like dump your crates like every couple of games. So I think the long intermission in the middle of the games is kind of not warranted anymore. People don't need to bank or restock pretty much at all, other than when they're starting or ending their grind for the time being. So I think they should consider drastically reducing the time between games to maybe 10-15 seconds max, or just remove it entirely, and just, as soon as the Wintertodt dies, 5 seconds to go, it starts back up. I don't know. Am I crazy? What do you guys think? Oh man, I had 4 people hanging out, and then right as soon as I asked what they think, they're all gone. That's okay. Somebody else maybe will hear it. What do you guys think? Chat, what do you think? Do you think that the Wintertodt should have a shorter or maybe even no intermission time between kills to just get back to the experience faster? Since people don't need to bank anymore in between, they don't need to bank their crates or get food every couple kills, shouldn't we just remove the intermission time? Like, if you want to go bank, you might miss a kill. Sorry. But everybody else here, like, the minute in between is kind of a doobie. Although at the same time, it does give people a chance to, like, hit the bathroom, get a little stretch, get a little snack, maybe, or whatever. I mean, it's a good and a bad thing. It made more sense when people needed to bank like way more often for food and for putting their crates in the bank or opening them. Oh, I thought it was taking damage. Excellent. I'm gonna get like copyright infringed for like such a good Smithers impression. Just playing. That was Mr. Burns' impression. Who am I talking about? Anyway, what's up, guys? Hey, Rustin Bardot says, I see why you have one viewer. Well, that's real nice of you. You can fuck off, homeboy. Let's see here. Bye. Dude, I was like AFK. What do you want from me? How dare I go AFK for like 20 seconds of the round. Ooh. Anyway. What's up, Scapers? How's it going? Oh, whatever. Trying to push for 98 milli. You don't even play RuneScape. You play fucking RS3. Come on. What is this crap? Alright, okay, now we're getting to haterism. You distracted me from getting a kill, motherfucker. Son of a bitch. Let it be known, Rustin Bardot is a bitch. What's up, Scapers? How you doing today? Have you tried the new Wintertodt update? Did you know that using the rejuvenation potion or healing the pyromancer basically gives you 75 points now instead of just 30? They gave us that like middle ground workaround because it used to give 60 to 90 points if you healed it a secret way before. And now they said, okay, look, we're going to let you have it. We're going to give you 75 points every time this now. So banging. Dude. I'm like the king of Wintertodt. Nah, I mean, there's a lot of other people who have done it so much more. I'm gonna be honest. I recognize, like, every iron has probably done like about half as much Wintertodt as me. I don't know how much they really need, but anybody that's done leagues and gone to Zaya more than once has done a lot of Wintertodt. Obviously, I think I used to be rank 500 when I got around 70-80 million experience, but that was so long ago. I've taken a very long break from Wintertodt, and even longer once I heard that there was going to be an update. I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to not do Wintertodt till then and see what happens after that. I wish I had done streaming for a bunch of Wintertodt before the update, because there are some significant changes I wanted to show, like the before and after. It's gone now. You know, can't have everything. You know, you're gonna get trolls. You try and be famous, you're gonna get trolls. You're gonna get haters. You're gonna get people who are mean just because they can be, or they're mean because they don't like something about you, and so they find any way to take you down. I'm not even famous. I have 300 people that subscribe to me, and I bet you half of those are from, like, you know, a year or two ago and forgot they were even subscribed. Like, I notice the number goes down sometimes, which is probably like people who are subscribed to me and they're like, oh man, this guy streams every day, I'm getting a notification all the time. Well, sometimes I'll be subscribed to someone I don't really like vibe with or something. I'm like, I don't really want to be subscribed to him anymore. That's okay. I don't need to be the biggest streamer in the world. That's not my goal. I want to just be here to teach people. If anybody wants to ask any questions, I'm always here for help. I try to be helpful. Try to be positive. Sometimes will have a bad day, you know. Maybe my intro music is a little bit kind of like battle rappy, you know, kind of like I don't know how to say it, but like if there was like, you know, a hardcore version to rap, you know, that'd be like sort of up that alley a little bit. I kind of prefer to be more of a chill rapper, but that was like a free beat that like wasn't getting copywritten, and it was just like easy. I felt the timing, and I felt the flow, so I just went with it. Even though it's kind of like a negative beat, kind of like not hardcore per se, but it is kind of like loud and like dark. You know, I was inspired by somebody else. Somebody kind of inspired me to try and do something with my music again, and so that was really just a practice. Honestly, that's maybe not even like exactly what I want to do, that kind of style, but like it worked. If you want to hear my rap, you can go back to the beginning of this video, or you can. I have it as a short on Instagram. I mean on YouTube and Instagram. It's a reel on Instagram, short on here. We're just chilling, you know. You don't gotta watch me all day long. That's not what I'm asking. I'm just saying, hey, maybe throw a like for the algorithm, if you'd be so kind, and consider subscribing. You know, maybe tune in every now and then to see what happens. Definitely tune in for the finale when I have 1,000 rewards, and I'm gonna open it at 100 million experience. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, I barely made it. I was trying to smoke. Bye. Alright, keeping it simple, right? You chop a whole inventory. You have a couple of the potions in the inventory. Okay, we're gonna fletch just a couple until we get interrupted, basically. Once we're interrupted, it's like no longer worth it to keep going with it. Boom, I took an interruption. Boom, I got 100 points worth of fletched. Good. Pumpkin-headed fools fucking standing in a bad spot. You know. What's up, escapers? I see you out there. How's it going? Don't be shy. Say hi. Leave a like at least for the algorithm, or maybe a little comment. It seems if you just leave one comment, like 2 more people show up. Like if you comment, 2 people get shown up. Like it shows in 2 people's new you know, their recommended feed or something. I don't mean to be too beggy, but we are doing the subathon. We're trying to make it happen. Just say hi. What's up? How you do? Have you tried the new update? You get 75 points now when you heal the pyromancer. It's the middle ground workaround for how we used to be able to secretly heal it for 60 to 90 points every time. Now we're able to do it for 75 points every time. It's right in the middle. They averaged it out, made it work. I'm actually happy with that workaround. With that, it's like they gave me a reach around. You know, they actually did something nice for me for once. I just have some curiosity about the in between game timer. Like, on one hand, I love it for when you gotta go, you know. Well, the thing is, to be honest, it's not enough time to use the bathroom. It's not enough time. Like, about 1 game is about the amount of time it takes to, like, if you're gonna actually sit there, wash your hands after letting it drip right, and, you know, so you don't wet your pants a little bit, you know, who wants that? And then you wash your hands and dry it off, you need about a minute. You know, everybody thinks they can do it in 20, 30 seconds. You need about a minute. Unless you're just going to come back nasty hand. You know, come on. Anyway. Nope, tell it like it is. Tell it real. You need to wash your hands. After you use the restroom. Anyway. Wish I could. Anyway, what's up, scapers? I got 712 rewards after 2,917 kills. How about this? We got 97,613,000. We are so close to our goal. 76%. That doesn't make sense. Yes, it does. I feel like the in-between time should just be removed, and if you need a break, you gotta leave. You gotta go take a break in the warm zone. You know what I mean? Simple as that. Kills should be smushed together, and if you need a break, you know, because like nobody has to bank anymore. The break was meant so that everybody could have a decent chance at banking and coming back without missing a kill. Well, now, you know, there's so many more, so fewer. You don't need to open or bank your crates every 5 or 10 games or whatever, however many you kept. You know, you don't have to replenish your food supplies. every so often because you're not taking damage in the same way. So we don't need to bank practically ever. So the only time we really need to want to stop is like when we're sick of it. And you know, you get sick of it a lot more often because there's these 45, 55, 60-second breaks in between every kill. You're just sitting here tapping your fucking fingers like, okay. And it's like, I feel like if it were smushed together, we'd get more kills without getting bored. And then if you need a break, just go take a fucking break. Go in the warm zone. Take a chill pill. You know? I don't know. I think they should remove the timer. Like, what if every group boss, like, had a fucking timer like that? Like, the volcano will return in 60 seconds. I mean, some do, like, you know, the God Wars dungeon bosses come back in about a minute, but that's because they have the minions you gotta deal with too, so they give you kind of a chance to deal with that in that time period. That kind of makes sense. You know, the bank, we don't have to bank anymore, so it doesn't make sense to, like, have a big long time period in between every single kill, because, like, a lot of people just stick around a lot longer, I think. So missing the next kill is not going to affect as many people, because it's just like, we're good, we'll just keep going, stop when we stop, you know? Although, I mean, I guess there may be some, like, some restricted Iron Man characters that don't have, like, the full warmth, like 4 warm clothings yet. I guess that's possible. No, everybody should have some sort of, shouldn't everybody have something from Diango and, like, access to, like, a fire staff, and, like, if you do a little bit of Slayer, you can get this little fucking harpy bug thing and light it, like, you know, shouldn't everybody have a warm clothes? I don't know everything. I'm sad. This guy's driving me nuts. He's standing in a bad spot all day. I have a technique I can use to get, like, a lot of points without, I mean, it'll take a while probably, but like a lot of points without getting a lot of fire making experience. I may use it for the finale, like, solo. Maybe fucking boring, but we'll see what happens. Can't wait for the mobile UI update to like have the inventory over on the left side. It's gonna be game changing. Cause I got a fucked up right arm. Like just holding the phone up is like kind of a little bit painful after a while. I don't like barking about it a lot, but you know, it's something I deal with. So when I saw the mobile beta, I tested it out. I wish I had streamed it, but I don't think I was streaming mobile by then. I just like tried it out and was like, yeah, good. I think I took a couple screenshots, so there's like a post on my Instagram, but that's about as far as I went with showing it off. But anyways, you're gonna be able to like have your like action stones, like basically, you know, this and this and this and the spell book and then a prayer book and all that, whatever. You can like customize which ones are where, and then if you can have them on either like split like they are right now, or there's some over here, or you can have them all on the right side, and then just have your custom loadout of like whatever your ones you want, and then there's gonna be, you can have them on the left side too if you like invert it or whatever. Figuring out how to get it to the other side was a little bit weird, but like I finally figured it out. After like an hour of fucking around with the settings, I was like, oh, like here it is, it's like invert or some shit like that. But anyway, I thought it was pretty slick having like just the stuff on the left side and then just like clickable space on the right. It felt really good. I think we're gonna really like the mobile UI, and like, you know, I'm gonna be that guy showing it off. My 111. They're talking about the bird. Yeah, I'm so close, man. I could have it by tonight. I need to hustle though. I'm already way behind schedule. Like, it's gonna be freaking midnight for sure at this pace. Someone said, ew, another 111 Firemaker. Level 111. I think that's how high I am. I can't tell I'm on mobile. What's up? 7 viewers, guys. How's it going? I'm stoked. Like, this fire about that. How are you doing, guys? Have you tried the new update? Hey, did you know that healing the Pyromancer now gives you 75 points, not just 30? It's because there was a secret technique for solos for a lot of points per hour where you could heal it like for 60 or 90 points, depending on how many damage it took. And so like a lot of people complained. I was one of them that was making a lot of noise about it on my streams. I don't know if they heard it directly from that or if there's just a lot of drummed up support from everybody. But yeah, they changed it to 75, which is right between 60 and 90, of course. Hey, appreciate it. YouTube's trying to show it to more people, and people are coming in and out, and I appreciate it. It's like a burger shack, in and out, in and out. What's up? Nope. All right, bye. Oh, here's some more people. I'm happy, Hey, just you ain't gotta stay forever. This is a long ass grind, and it's a pretty boring one. I'm not gonna like play you people. I'm not asking you to watch me for the next 10 hours grinding this. You can definitely watch something else in the meantime. I just want to say, hey, maybe drop a like, maybe say hey in the comments, and then if you're feeling so kind, subscribe so you can kind of tune in for the finale, because we are about maybe 7 or 8 hours away from getting the goal of 100 million experience and 1,000 crates. It's going to be a lot of fun opening up that, so I want you guys to just kind of be like, hey, don't forget to tune in for that at least, right? That's all I'm asking. Now, we're going to talk about the update, of course. We get now 75 points for healing the Pyromancer. That's a big deal. They made it to where hit splats are darker for other people, lighter for you. That's a good thing. The only thing I'm thinking about is, like, should they remove the in-between game timer? Because that shit's kind of obnoxious, right? Like, right now, we just gotta sit here for a minute. A whole minute. Like, what am I supposed to... Okay, I guess it's time to take a piss. Oh, I just missed it. Hey, what's up, homie? Good Catboy dude said, hey, broski, hope you're well. Doing good, I feel. I had a good breakfast and lunch. And we're doing good on the grind here. How you doing, homie? Somewhere. Okay. I didn't get any of these. Nice, nice. I'm having trouble reading the chat. Hold on. That escaped so real good. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what you said. There's like a heart thing covering up on my screen over here. Come do Wintertodt, man. Come try out the new update. It's fun. You don't have to have food anymore. It's pretty righteous. About 1 hour to the next million. 7 hours to the goal. Could do it today, but I'd be probably about midnight by the time I finish up. What's up, Scapers? 5 viewers. Hey. Y'all tried the update yet? You get 75 points every time you heal the pyro now. That's to make up for everybody complaining about the solo method being ruined. Myself included. I wonder if Jagex heard me. I keep wondering about that. I'll probably never know. I made a video that got a couple hundred views talking about it like endlessly. It was the first complaint I had, like, is they ruined my meta healing method. Oh, you can come at any combat level down here. It doesn't matter combat level anymore. Like you don't take damage anymore. It's a warmth meter, so level doesn't make a big difference anymore. See, I was getting distracted. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to make my chat work over here. Maybe this isn't the best way to do chat. How about that? Okay. This old cord works pretty good. Don't want to start hating it, man. It's actually pretty fun right now, and it's easy because you don't need food. You don't need like to bank anymore. You can just stay like I've been here for like what, an hour at least. You have done 96 quests. That's pretty good. Oh no, I'm talking about the questing. You've been going hard. That's what's up. I still need to do 2 of the new 3 quests. How's it going, Scapers? What's up? Don't be shy, say hi. Leave a like for the subs. For the algorithm. Catboy Dude says, I've been playing RS on and off my whole life, and this is the farthest I've ever gotten into questing. That's what's up. What like have your recent quests been? Damn, somebody died again. I missed it. I'm gonna go back. I guess I started when I was 8 or 9 law. The Firemaking Owls in the middle. Of trio. Yeah, what you said, yeah, I started, like, somebody gave me an account when I was, like, 10 or 11, I guess. And it already had a couple years on it. But it's like everybody man, it's just I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I get so frustrated about the specifics about this, and like no matter how many like live streams I do, nobody's gonna you can't teach everybody. Killed him. You killed him. Oh my god. The hardcore is fletching in the open now. People just don't understand, huh? I guess I'm fletching over here. Look at these idiots. There's 2 of them. They're probably trolling at this point because they know I'm trying to like tell them to not do it. Like it's just they're just being obstinate. They're being Bart Simpson. Look at me. Any attention is good attention, even if it's bad attention to them. I'm just trying to help people. Somebody fucking died a minute ago. And there's hardcores running around in their full fucking garb up here looking like they don't know what to do yet. Like they just picked up their chronicle and fucking came up here. Like they don't know about avalanches and shit. What's going on? Solo Climber says, hey, just started, told the other day myself and grinded up to 80 or something. Oh, grinded Todd, my bad. Just started Todd the other day and myself and grinded up to 80 or something so far. That's pretty good. The grind I'm doing from 90 to 100 million is essentially like just doing 99 like one more time. That's, 10 million is just under getting a 99, right? So I'm kind of simulating getting that level myself. So I feel you. I'm about level 80 right now. Okay, that was obnoxious, huh? Y'all hear all that? Jeez. Okay. At least they're enjoying it. That's pretty good. What did you get? You get any good drops from the crates yet? I'm trying to get the pet. Ooh, a little too late right there. I'm saving my crates until 100 million, and then we're gonna. I also should have about 1,000 of them. Got 724 and 7,074,000, so just about 50 shy. I'm 50 crates shy, so I'm gonna have to do like a big old 50 crate solo at the end or something. It'll be fun. It'll take a while probably, but you want to have your knife loaded up to fletch the next thing if you're trying to fletch more. Like as soon as you get interrupted, boom, hit the next one. I just changed the color of my beard to look like the mouth of a dog, huh? I'm gonna get so many points right now. Holy hell. What's up, Solo? Solo Climber says, I like the bird, but only 3 gloves so far, and set minus boots. That's not too bad, but yeah, that bird can be elusive. I am not even guaranteed it when I'm gonna open 1,000 points, you know. It may not even happen. Thousand rewards, you know, it's 1 in 5, 20% chance. More like 80% chance I don't get it, right? Kind of sucks, unfortunately. This game's a big old lottery. This whole game's just a freaking poker house, just a casino, just a big old gambling lottery machine. You do something, you pull the lever, you know, you kill something or do a mini game or whatever, and then you get a reward. It may suck, may be awesome. What's up, Scapers? Don't be shy, say hi. Every time someone leaves a comment, like another viewer comes in, because like it's shot out to the algorithm, like, hey, maybe someone else will want to watch this. Trying to show as many people the new update as possible. You can now heal the Pyromancer for 75 points. Hit splats are lighter for you, so you can tell if you're taking damage easier. You can just wear 4 pieces of warm clothing and then have a regen bracelet or an HP cape to heal yourself, like the warmth back up. Makes it a lot easier than having to do food or regeneration potions. So you really only need 1 or 2 or 3 of these, depending on if you're trying to do a lot of heals for the Pyromancer for points, because you can get the 75 points for that. So not everybody be spamming the fuck out of it, because it's like, oh shit, that's a fat ton of points, and like there's only 1 pyro guy. It's a little bit like they should maybe add a couple more pyro guys or something, but then it would be like, I don't know. The whole thing is a little bit like, they kind of made the secret meta, like they kind of like blew it up and then gave it to everybody in not a good way, you know. Dance, 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 get serious. What's that? Hey, what's that song? Help me, guys. Chat, help me. I'm having a brain fart and I need some help. What's that song that goes like, whenever we go out, the people always shout, John, is it John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt? Oh, there we go. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Achtung, wir haben geschaffen, der Winkelfänger bin ich, ja, John Jacob Jingle Winkelheimer Schmidt. That is Meng. That's it, man. I'm trying to think. Okay, cause like I have a funny concept. I don't know if it's gonna be too stupid or whatever, but like I have this concept for my Wintertodt guide. Like I want to start off like, you know, like hey guys, this is Takiru. You know, I'm your Wintertodt expert here to teach you the chillest way to get a lot of experience in fire making. You know, we're gonna take a chill pill and enjoy it, and like, you know, like right as I'm like trying to explain how chill it's gonna be and everything, like I get bombed or like ran over by a tank, right? And then it's like this like ultra stereotypical like Nazi dude, like Achtung, wir haben Schafen. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt is no more. Takeru, you must teach them the proper way how to kill the Wintertodt. This is a cold, unflinching, unforgiving environment. Achtung, you must teach them correctly, or they will freeze to death. There is no place for chill attitude. You will freeze. I don't know. First rule of Wintertodt: no nice commentary. Only toxic behavior. That will probably get you banned. Here's a few example insults. You sperm guzzling puppy fucker. You basement dwelling troll, go ask your mother for some milk cheese. And Achtung, der Vogelfänger bin ich ja. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Lederhosen and Hans Gruben. Okay, I think I've totally lost it. Grandpa needs his meds. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait till this grind is over. We're trying to finish it today, but damn, it's going to be a long grind. I need at least 6 more hours. Ugh.
Hell, I'm flattered 4 people are just hanging out, watching me fletch a bunch of logs. What's going on, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. Almost 98 million. About 3 more games till then. Catboy's still hanging out, questing. Still on the Femeritic Trails somewhere. We're in the middle of Trio. Tribal 1A Trio, huh? Trio. I still gotta do the 2 quests on Alduin, the new island in Varlamore. I did the first one. I'm tripping. Where's my bedroom at? Is it downstairs? Oh, my bedroom's over here. Too light. Too dark. That's the one. Now my beard kind of looks like the jaw of, you know what I mean. Catboy says, nah, I beat it. Now doing an easy diary. And I'll be starting contact. Cool. Look at all these people with phoenixes. They're all like synced up too. Oh my goodness. Boom. There we go. If I dump now, I'll get it. Come on, come on. It would look better white. I think it would look better white, huh? I like the other color.
7. And the word of the day is vote. Used in a sentence. Vote right now. Do it. If you have a mail-in ballot already, stop the podcast right now and vote. And do it correctly. Yeah, used in another sentence. Help other people vote too. But only good people. The good people. Yeah. Used in a third sentence, interfere with Republican voters. Too far. I'm Noah Illusions. I'm Eli Bosnick. I'm Heath Enright. Broadcasting delay from America's Far Center. We are the Skycrats. On this week's episode, J.D. Vance fails the human. The taxpayer-funded Oklahoma Bible story somehow manages to get worse. And a family values Republican steals a family because of its power. But first, the rest of the intro music. Headlines tonight. My fellow skeptic rats, no illusions, Eli Bosnick. Gentlemen, it's October. You got any October surprises you want to announce? World War III? Oh, did you do that? Okay, I was wondering. Guys, Heath is just trying to get me to ruin my family Halloween card, and you just have to wait for it to come in the mail like everyone else, Heath, okay? I am very excited about that card. All right. In our lead story tonight, we got the first and only vice presidential debate between Tim Walz and J.D. Vance last week. In terms of having an effect on the election outcome, it was basically a tie. As usual with debates, the polls don't move very much. But in terms of scoring the debate as if it were a debate club competition, the general consensus in the media coverage I saw was that J.D. Vance won in terms of style points as a smooth speaker, whereas Tim Walz was a bit stumbly at times. We'll see if Kamala Harris takes over both slots on the ticket. But once Tim Walz got over the initial nerves of being on the national stage for the very first time, he seemed to settle in and do better. Also, Tim Walz was not lying the entire time. So, in terms of that, in terms of factual content, it wasn't even close. So, I don't know. Maybe we're scoring debates wrong? Yeah. Maybe. Look, so I missed the debate. Power was out, hurricane, great excuse. I had all kind of good excuses. And literally every bit of coverage I saw afterwards led with, Walz seemed a bit nervous at first. As though that's the most important takeaway when the other guy just lied constantly the entire fucking time. Yeah. Smoothly. It's worse now. The remake of Aladdin, where everyone agrees Jafar is way more put together, is going to be weird. Yeah. It's going to be a weird take. So, in terms of positive takeaways from the debate, I will say it was refreshing to see a dynamic of two human beings talking without insane outbursts at every moment. Also known as a debate without Donald Trump on stage. Walz and Vance were both generally calm and respectful. The other big positive for me was Tim Walz giving some excellent answers in terms of content. For example, in response to J.D. Vance giving, the typical mealy-mouthed Republican answer about abortion, Tim Walz basically said, we're not doing bodily autonomy based on geography. That's insane. We're just doing bodily autonomy here. Yeah. No, this whole leave it to the states argument is impossibly dumb. How many people are really convinced by we don't want to take your rights away, we just want to empower someone else to take your rights away? Right. Also, you guys have spent the last 3 years knitting tiny lassos for the fetuses that make it off the ranch. So, you'll excuse me if I don't buy your premise here. Okay, that's enough positive stuff. Exhausting. We're going to pivot to the stupid stuff because
Damn, that was a lot of points to get two rewards.
And of course, the stupid part that we're going to talk about came from J.D. Vance. I'll start with his remarks about the housing crisis.
Listen to the Skeptic Crowd.
Vance claimed the problem is
podcast.
Immigration. It is not. It's not. Ask any economist or just, think with your face. A house. The housing crisis is caused by a lack of affordable housing. It's pretty simple. But Vance claimed to have a study by the Federal Reserve that backed him up on his claim. He did not. Nope. He was referring to something that's not even a study. It was a speech from an official at the Fed, and there was one sentence in that speech, and you could take it out of context, of course, because it's one sentence, and that sentence said, here's the basic concept of supply and demand. That was the so-called evidence from Vance. And yes, demand for housing goes up when you have more live somewhere. But it doesn't matter where those people were born. Nope. Those people add to the supply. Also, if they become part of the labor force that, I don't know, might build houses or generally just add to the local economy, which in turn makes it more profitable to build housing. That entire Republican talking point is complete nonsense. And also evil. Right, Lisa, look, if your solution to not enough houses skips over too few houses and lands on too many people, you're the bad guy. Yeah, sure are. Thanos is gonna be like, what are you doing, man? That's gonna be random at the very least. I'm gonna snap some houses into existence. I do love the idea, though, that they think Haitian migrants are like traveling through the jungle and swimming rivers and escaping patrols and eating cats, only to outbid us on the cutest little 2-bedroom in Palisades, New Jersey. Like, you gotta... Right, yeah. I like the backsplash. Relax. No, that's not what's happening. And by the way, the key is affordable housing. We have enough buildings to house everyone. People just can't afford it. And that's because of, this is very simple, income inequality. So, quick little econ lesson. There's a thing called this is a nerd thing, it's called the Gini coefficient. It's an index from 0 to 1 of income inequality. Or 0.999 repeating. Those are, yep. So 0 is perfect equality, and 1 is perfect inequality, with like one person having all the income. So higher is less equality in terms of the Gini coefficient. That number peaked in the US in 2018, thanks to Donald Trump's tax cuts for the rich of 2017, obviously. And the number actually decreased in 2022, year over year, under Biden, for the first time since 2007. So, in terms of the housing crisis, pretty simple. Housing is more affordable for more people when the Gini coefficient is lower. When it goes down by 1%, we usually see a decrease in housing prices of about 1.3%. So, there, solved it. Spend tax money helping the lower and middle class, and they can buy more housing and buy more other stuff. It's called demand-side economics, or, economics. It's called economics. Right, honestly. I love that when you suggest doing this kind of thing, the rich act like we're the Joker throwing money from a blimp, but they seem to understand the concept of stimulus when they're, say, bailing out the banks or bailing out the airlines. You know, it's weird. Also, the Joker should throw money from a blimp at this point. That would be good, too. Better than PPP loans. Next up, we have a question for J.D. Vance about healthcare. The moderators mentioned that Donald Trump, he's clearly got the concept of a plan. He said that. And they were wondering what that concept is. And the answer from Vance actually tried to defend that very sad lie from Donald Trump, who didn't do any homework. Vance basically argued that technically everything starts as a concept of a plan, because you have to think about concepts to make plans, obviously. And he explained that Trump didn't give all the details of his plan because you can't cover a 900-page document on a debate stage. And I actually got really mad at this moment because that did not lead to the very obvious follow-up. Nobody asked, oh, okay, do you have a draft of a 900-page document about healthcare? Oh, no, you don't at all. 0 points. You get 0 points right now. Well, so I think the 900-page document that he's referring to is the Affordable Care Act, right? And now I demand, because he said that, a long-form video of Donald Trump going over that document, where he didn't have time at the debate. Well, now you've got all the time in the fucking world. Make that motherfucker read 900 pages of legislation and then tell us what his thoughts are as he goes. Okay, and if the concept of a plan is the ACA, you have to say that out loud. Yeah. Tall Tyler is like, don't worry, sir, I got Leah Michelle from Glee to help you with this thing. Do it together. So, another ridiculous moment for Vance happened during a segment about energy policy and climate change. His answer on climate change started with, okay, let's pretend, for the sake of argument, that climate change is real. And, doesn't matter what comes next. No, you cannot be in charge of anything now. Especially if you said the phrase, weird science, to describe the entire field, which he did. Okay, weird is our word, couch fucker. Get your own. I don't know, guys. I like this. I think if they're going to do it, we should too, right? Just like he finished his little abortion speech or family values speech, and we're like, okay, so let's pretend the God who watches baby rape is real. Your answer, I don't think Vance claimed that he would not have certified that election. So the moderators asked him if he'd certify a future election, assuming that every governor of every state submitted the officially verified results, just like they did after the 2020 election. So naturally, Vance had to do a completely bullshit innocent answer. And that's when we got the best moment of the night from Tim Walz. He just asked Vance directly, did Donald Trump lose the 2020 election, yes or no? And Vance responded, approximate quote, why are you bringing up old shit? And that was followed by the classic debate tactic called you are. Here's the exact words from J.D. Vance. When asked, did Donald Trump lose in 2020, he said, quote, I'm focused on the future. Did Kamala Harris censor Americans from speaking their mind in the wake of the 2020 COVID situation? End exact quote. That was his answer. And then Tim Walz jumped back in to say, that is a damning non-answer.
Isn't it?
And
Also,
sure was.
he goes, I'm focused on the future, like 2020. What? But also, okay.
Right.
Now, I want to like back away from this so we can see what actually happened. They asked, hey, are you going to do a treason? His answer was pass, and the polls are statistically fucking tied.
Well, you know, that's because hardcore Biden voters like myself still aren't convinced our guy is out of the race. We're gonna send a message, damn it! I'm writing him in!
So yeah, J.D. Vance got the simplest question ever, and he couldn't answer because his boss is Donald Trump, and J.D. Vance is a coward. As VP, other than breaking a tie in the Senate, pretty much just the one job unless something insane happens, and Vance would not be able to handle it. Great job by Tim Walz for making that extra clear. And speaking of big lies, I just want to mention one other moment, because I laughed out loud.
Oh my god!
So, following a remark from Vance about illegal immigrants in Springfield, Ohio, one of the moderators explained that Springfield has a large community of legal immigrants. And then J.D. Vance said, we called no fact-checking my lies. We called no doing that. He actually said, almost exact quote. He said out loud, this is the exact quote, the rules were that you weren't going to fact-check. That was his response.
Yeah. Hey, I know a great way to avoid embarrassing fact checks if you ever need one, couch fucker. Just give me a call. I'll help you out.
I don't, but you can call me too, Jim. Need someone to tell you.
So, bottom line, debates in their current form are fucking stupid. Until we get a graphic with like a running scoreboard of truth versus lying or other relevant things, it's just a weird competition about who has better, smooth, snappy sound bites, and that's nothing. Hopefully, the one big moment of J.D. Vance using a non-answer to side with treason is going to have an effect on the margins in swing states. I mean, well, or everyone with any semblance of progressive morality could get off their ass and vote for Kamala Harris, in which case the undecided centrist voters wouldn't even matter. I don't know, there's a couple options there for you.
Crazy stuff.
All right, on that note, we're going to take a quick break for a word from our sponsor, Policy Genius.
No, we will not be doing that.
And financially, this topic
Right? Time and effort creating a disease, so that's fun, right?
Nice little
You got boiled.
conflict. Yeah.
Also, a bunch of firefighters in Georgia who are Republicans shitting themselves in solidarity feels like a positive. That's not a caveat.
Did you guys see
that's
that?
true.
I just think where they tried to do that one. Ah, it's so funny. Anyways, now you might be thinking to yourself, Eli, I didn't know there was a cure for AIDS. Are you sure there's a cure for AIDS? And no, there's not. There's a really, really effective twice-yearly treatment to prevent AIDS called lenacapavir. How effective, you ask? Well, in the summary of one major study of over 2,000 women in Africa, the New England Journal of Medicine, which is rated much higher on the media bias chart than I am, said, quote,
That's good.
twice yearly lenacapavir reduced HIV incidence by 100% as compared with background HIV incidence, and by 100% as compared with daily oral FTAF. No adolescent girls or young women who received lenacapavir acquired HIV infection, end quote. Or in plain language, back to me now, we fucking cured AIDS, bitches! Cured it! Get fucked! Get fucked, AIDS!
So, well, curing and preventing are different things, and I feel like people who currently have AIDS would say that's an important distinction.
change that, y'all. You can pick any.
They had it
one.
first.
GP.
It's
Gilead
the
Pharmaceuticals.
first-
Your GP now. There you go.
This will be the first question at every stockholder meeting, right? They just get
We're
it
still
out of the
going
way.
with that, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, Gilead announced a plan to allow 6 generic pharmaceutical companies in Asia and North Africa to make and sell the drug at a much lower price. How much lower? Well, while Gilead currently charges $42,250 a year for the on-brand version, a study in Liverpool showed that it could be made for as little as $40 a patient. So we can expect these treatments to be a lot more affordable and therefore accessible in the areas of the world that need it the most.
Yeah, and before anybody says that Gilead is evil for charging such high prices for a potentially life-saving drug, I want to defend them by pointing out that that's how we pay for medical research in this country. So it's not that Gilead is evil necessarily, it's that our entire system is evil.
Yeah, this might be the one context in which Make America Great Again would be a good thing. Jonas Salk chose to not make billions on a patent and instead donate the vaccine for the benefit of humankind.
Yeah.
You're always allowed to do that if you want, unless, of course, you get sued by shareholders. So yeah, maybe the system needs a little tweak. I don't know.
A little fix there.
Maybe.
Now, I did promise you a story without a catch, and there isn't really a catch. But this announcement only applies to low-income countries. And as the New York Times points out in the article linked in the show notes, middle-income countries would still make up 20% of AIDS cases will not be granted the same permissions. But overall, this is incredible news because we cured AIDS, and now we're making it cheaper to spread the word. Cured AIDS.
This is why we're rated so low on the media bias chart.
Do one-man job.
Damn it. And in Helena handbasket news tonight.
Excellent.
As we record this episode, huge swaths, thank you, of this country are still digging their way out of the aftermath of Hurricane Helene, the deadliest storm to strike the United States since Katrina laid waste to the Gulf Coast in 2005. And when tragedies of this magnitude strike, it leaves a lot of affected people asking why, and it leaves a lot of terrible conspiracy-grifting fucking idiot demons answering why.
Yeah, they're not allowed to do answers
Nope.
at all.
Sure, and you know what? They're not allowed to just ask questions either at this point. They've lost that
How about
privilege.
talk?
Just
Communicating.
stop
You just
with
don't.
that.
Quiet
Yep.
time.
Yep.
And die.
So I want to respond to a few of those conspiracy theories specifically, but first I want to just respond to all of them generally by saying, hey, fuck you, Jesus.
Nothing like a national tragedy to remind you that bullshit isn't harmless and doesn't have a pause button.
Yeah, also, I'm just going to start the clock for Deep State.